This is how much money Canelo and Crawford are getting paid to fight each other. So the mega fight between Canelo Alvarez and Terence Crawford is expected to be the highest payday for both fighters so far. Sports news outlet Marca revealed that the guaranteed purse for this showdown is a whopping $200 million courtesy of Turkey Alashik, with Canelo Alvarez taking home 75% of that money, which means a guaranteed $150 million for the Mexican superstar and $50 million for the Nebraska fighter. Now, this is of course outside of the gate, merchandise, sponsorship, and pay-per-view sales, although the pay-per-view part may be a little tricky just because of the rumored Netflix deal. Meaning if this fight does indeed end up on Netflix and follows the same format as the Jake Paul versus Mike Tyson fight, then it'll essentially be free to watch to millions of Netflix subscribers. Unless of course, Netflix decides to make this as an add-on on top of your existing subscription, similar to Amazon Prime and The Zone. If that's the case, then pay-per-view pay will be directly influenced by pay-per-view sales. However, if they follow the Paul versus Tyson format, then Netflix will be the one to fully shoulder that cost and most likely pay the fighters an amount close to what they would have made if the traditional pay-per-view approach was conducted. Honestly folks, without access to the contract itself and its full disclosed terms, the pay-per-view money part of this whole thing is still a bit hazy. All we know is that right now, all that's being reported is a guaranteed $200 million purse for this fight, with Canelo taking home 75% of that amount. Now with that being said, this guaranteed purse for both is expected to be a huge leap from their last fights. Canelo Alvarez pocketed a guaranteed $80 million for shadowboxing William Skull on top of the other sources of revenue in relationship to that fight, like sponsorships, pay-per-view, and whatnot. While Crawford's $15 million guaranteed payday is also a big jump from his last guaranteed purse of $2.5 million against Madrimov last year. Now, just a heads up, that $2.5 million disclosed purse that Crawford got versus Madrimov was only the minimum guaranteed payment. The actual full amount he got after pay-per-view, sponsorship, and gates was never really fully disclosed, although based on speculations, it was somewhere between $8 to $10 million. Again, it was never disclosed, so no tangible proof besides the reported guaranteed purse of $2.5 million. Now going back to Canelo, this $150 million that he's getting versus Crawford and the $80 million that he got from fighting William Skull is all part of the $400 million contract he secured with Turkey Alashik. As of right now, this fight with Crawford is the only Canelo fight that's guaranteed to be staged in the United States, with the rest expected to take place in Saudi Arabia. Anyway, what are your thoughts about this? Let me know in the comments section. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, please don't forget to click that like and subscribe button for more quick talks.